G'day everybody, and welcome back for some more mucking around in Kerbal Space Program 2, which is not going to be cars this week, even though it was cars last week. It was a lot of fun. I've got this car, I think this is on my save because I was loading it up to try and get a nice little thumbnail, and managed to get an interesting shot of Hulker last time with one eye shut. I wonder if we're going to survive this. I don't think so. Oh yeah, definitely not. Nope, cockpit survived. Cool. Let's go recover vessel, confirm. And tracking station. So, oh, definitely Zero Nut, definitely some car drag racing co-op if multiplayer comes. But today my plan was to mess around with some stunt planes. Because like, with the wing stuff that's in KSP2, that's one area where it genuinely outshines the original. Having procedural wings is like an amazing boon for being able to create functional, nice looking aircraft. Also, thanks Satan's Pegasus for 4 months. Thank you very much. So, I was thinking about it. Because we don't have propellers, well, let me rephrase that. Even though we don't have propellers yet, I was kind of thinking it might be fun to make something that looks vaguely like a biplane. And I couldn't decide which control seat to use for that. This one feels more like it would make sense, but this one makes more sense in another way, in that if I go with some fuel tanks, small, then we go with, are they under aerodynamics? So that's a nose cone. I mean, I could put a nose cone on this, couldn't I? Okay, that's... I don't think that nose cone. I can put a nose cone on this, and it could do a similar thing. But the reason I wasn't going to put a intake on there was because it kind of ends up looking a bit too jet fighter-ish. Like 50s jet fighter. But I suppose that combo with a biplane could be funny. I'm just trying to find the tail piece. So that feels too long. So what I'm thinking is, maybe I'll do that. And maybe if we rotate it a little bit. Bring it forward a little bit. Could work with that as kind of the core. And then I'll use the miniature engines out on the wings as my thrust. And see how that goes. Because I want lots of lift. And so that I can take off and fly at very low speeds. To see what stunts I can pull off. Especially, see what stunts I can pull off using mouse and keyboard. How's that looking? It's not looking too bad around that joint, is it? Nah. Could be worse. Alright, so, wings. Making a biplane. I've never made a biplane. I don't know if this is going to work as I imagine. It's probably not. But, you know. Where's the fun if you don't try? That's not right. Oh dear. That's not right at all. Oh, that... Why is the mirror image such a weird wing compared to the one that I'm looking at? Anyway. We all know there are large bugs in this game. If I go... Uh-oh. What the? Hmm. Well, that's not good. Talk about, uh, uh, and also, that, what? What? Oh, I think my VAB's broken. Okay, we are going to quit to main menu. We're going to exit without saving. We're going to create a brand new game and do that again. Yeah, blammo before even leaving the VAB. Single player, start new campaign. Planes. Planes. Colors. Yeah, let's go something different. Trying to match the background approximately. And then we go. It's in a similar area. I think it's a bit more towards the green. There we go. Set agency colors. Nope, that green's wrong. And oh, whatever, it'll do. Oh, go away. I don't want you. I've seen you, but... No! Oh, why did I leave Page on? Go away, Page. Whoops. It's like leaving progression on in Space Engineers. Whoops. Tail section. Oh, there we go. That's the shape I wanted. Okay. Alright, back to what we were doing. Wings. Hey! Not mediums. Small. Small wings. Alright. They look normal now. So I wanted to specifically do a biplane first, because I wanted to see what I could do if I made a plane have lots of lift and not a whole lot of thrust. So pretty square wings is what I want. It's really annoying. Why was that blip blipping? Why are you blip blipping at me? Oh. Why? Why you do this? Go away. Let's drop that. Then we'll copy it. That. Put that on. Nope, not that. Ah! What sort of height difference do you reckon we need? I suppose the top plane possibly even wants to be longer than the bottom. Bring them together and then strut there. Make the wingspan come out. I probably should have looked at a biplane before I did this. I'm doing this all from memory. I don't remember really what a biplane looks like in terms of the wings. Maybe I should look at some pictures. Also, if you don't go away, why aren't you going away? What happens if I launch this? Will you go away if I come back to the VAB? Hopefully. I don't think we all want to hear bloop, 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 bloop. So, on the topic of other new games that are coming soon that I'm excited for but might well end up being a disappointment. Paradox have announced Cities Skylines 2. Which I have not read anything about yet. But if they manage to incorporate... Oh yeah, I forgot this Discord announcement. I was a bit distracted. But if they manage to incorporate a bit more of the actual management stuff that SimCity had, and less of it just being effectively a free play builder, that would be really cool. I might just quickly do that Discord notification that I forgot to do. Whoopsie! Where's the one? I'll just copy it from last week. Do-do. Okay, done. Hey, thanks, Bulldozer. Thank you for the gift sub. Jet biplane, yes. I need to open up. I'm a bit disorganized this morning because it was super freaking hot yesterday. It would have been like... listening to myself again. It would have been about 40 degrees Celsius in my shed by the afternoon. And as... as I'm... like today is the Kerbal Space Program, then Icarus stream day. I'm likely to be in my shed for a long time, which means my shed is going to get really, really hot again because it's meant to be like 35 degrees plus again today. So I had to spend a bit more time getting ready in terms of making sure I've got plenty of very cold water. Just seeing if I can survive in here. Alright. You know what? I am not going to look at what a biplane looks like, and I'm going to just muddle my way through this. So we need a stabilizer. Probably not that way around. What am I doing? Potentially not that large either. Just the span a little bit. Use the root length a bit. Actually, I think root length's okay. Tip length needs to come down a bit more. Back. Yeah. Put a call out to someone on the F1 teams to get Splitsy one of those cool vests. Oof. I don't know how well that'll work. Also the blowing air over ice thing, or any form of like swamp cooler style approach to stuff, it's probably not a great idea around computing equipment. Adding lots of extra... okay, I need to add the engines before I do this. Adding lots of extra humidity to the air in here is probably not a great idea. Yes, I will definitely be putting struts between the wings as bits, but I wanted to make sure I had... because the struts shouldn't have a big impact on things. I wanted to make sure I had the mass and lift stuff before I mess around with the struts and break things. So we need to rotate these until they're straight on. Which is going to be... oh, hang on. Which is going to be easier if I do it in this view. Why did that not rotate the other one? Oh no, it did. Yeah, let's see if I can get this spot on. That looks about right. Man, I like that they've got that blueprint views. And man, I'm glad that people taught me to use them last time. Fortunately, this very hot air is likely to only be a thing for the next couple of days, and then it'll go back to appropriate. But then it'll... I mean, it is autumn here, so it's going to start getting cooler again soon, and then I'm going to complain about how cold it is in my shed. So we have that to look forward to. Okay, now center of mass is there. Center of lift is quite high over the top. Perhaps what I need to do instead of where I place these is move them up. Yes, that's better. Okay. Oh, wait. Willdozer, I think I've mentioned it before. The reason I don't have an air conditioner in here is because I had to decide between upgrading my PC to make my editing quicker and buying an air conditioner. And my PC's capabilities won out there. I preferred to be able to edit more quickly than be able to be more comfortable. Fortunately, it's been a very mild summer season this year, so I think I made the right choice. Okay. Wait, that wing's upside down. How'd I do the wing upside down? How did I do the wing upside? How do I undo the... I'm so confused. How do I fix this? Because this is going to spin round... Oh no, there we go. It spun around the point that I hoped it... I didn't think it would, but it did. There we go. There we go. I don't want the wing the wrong way around. That would have been awkward. Probably want to move this a bit forward. Alright, let's just have a look. That's probably manageable. But I think if I drop this a bit further... Then if we go and grab these and stick them on here instead... Yeah. The top... Yes, the top wing does not look attached. It will. It will. Trust me. It will. Eventually. I have a plan. I have a plan. Something like that. Yeah, I've used the other building mode. I used it just before to make sure that these were perfectly straight on. Now, structures. Do I just use struts? Probably. So they'll probably look the least wonky for this. And we'll go maybe one more from here to here. I have no idea if this thing's gonna fly. But thanks, Will. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Yeah. I got very lucky this year with the summer being very mild, meaning that I really didn't end up having too many of these days where it's 30 degrees plus. I think there have only been like 3 or 4 days this year or this summer that were over 30 degrees, whereas normally we'd have 15, 20 of them, or more. Okay, put some wheels on this sucker and see how it goes. And we've got to start with a tail drag. Is it tail dragger? Is that what it's called? EVA on the wings. Yep. What the? Uh-oh. I don't know where that wheel ended up. Nope. That doesn't work. I might need a longer landing gear. Let's tell. Oh, wait. Hang on a sec. Hang on. I'm going to try this, even though I think it's not going to work. I'm going to do a proper tail dragging thing. Go away. It's not square. Why are you not staying in the middle? Dull. Alright, here we go. So, now I need a prediction, because I feel like there's a decent chance this thing is not gonna fly. Start a prediction. Start prediction. Alright, let's start with, will it fly well enough to take off and... Actually, I'm just going to go will it fly, because I can't bother typing out the whole thing. Yes. No. Blammo before takeoff. So, will it fly is take off, turn around, come back, land. That's fly. So, start that prediction. I don't know what's going to happen here. Hey, it didn't explode on load-in. That's a start. Look at this sexy beast. It kind of... In a really wrong way, it kind of almost works. Why? Why are you telling me things, Paige? It's really annoying. Whoa. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Ah. Okay. Does anyone know how to get rid of Paige telling me things? Oh, you can change the time mode. I don't know what they mean. Alright. Here we go with our Cities Skylines music, which is what made me think of City Skylines 2 being announced. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We're off. We're off at like 30 meters a second. Okay, it's a little bit nose downy. But we've got enough control that I should be able to land this thing. I mean, it's going to take me about half an hour to reach the other end of the runway. I think the nose down might be coming from the thrusters, so I might have to change the thrust vector a little bit. Is that full speed? Not quite. I think full speed might be about 100 meters a second. I know, I didn't turn off the first user experience. I know that's why I've got Page. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Shouldn't have done that! Well, this is already being fun to fly. Okay. Yeah. That was that was me attempting something close to a barrel roll. Kind of worked. You can trim the controls with Alt key. I will try that after I attempt to land this thing. Which means we can slow down as I turn around. Do a crash roll. Yeah, I'm surprised I was able to pull up in time there, to be honest. Alright. I'm going to come in for a landing. Might get a little more thrust, because we are slowing down a bit too much. I'm going to stall. Although, 30 meters a second is not a stall in this plane. Which I'm pretty chuffed at. Felt close to a stall, though. Yeah, I have to dust the crops now, yeah. Here we go. Oh dear. Nope, bounced. Oh no, no, no! Well. That is a no, it won't fly. And it didn't blammo before takeoff, so that's definitely not it. Ah, dear. Dang it! Alright. Revert to VRB. Confirm. I want to try and see if rotating the thrusters will give me a stable flight without having to trim the controls. So if I tilt these back just a touch, that might be enough. Thanks, Druid. Thank you for 32 months. Thank you very much. Well, it's not 100% pilot error on landing when it's that awkward to land. It's not 100% my fault. I might also do the bad thing and make 2 changes at once. Drop the tailplane down a bit. Alright, let's go. Oh. So this time, I'm just going to leave the prediction at will it fly, but I'm going to specify what flying means each time, because it may change a bit. Good. Good. Yes, I heard you. So flying in this case is also going to mean what I did last time of it must land. It must take off, fly, and land. But I might. No, let's just make sure I can do that bit first. Okay. We'll get rid of Blammo before takeoff because I'm probably not going to do that. It's going to be a yes or a no. All right, here we go. Turn. Oop, oop. Uh-oh. Oh, still very much wants to nose down. That's with a bit of trim. That's helped a bit. There we go. Look at that. 150, 160 meters a second. Yeah, I probably should have switched the upper and lower wings around. They did feel wrong. Okay, let's slow down. Turn around. See if I can land this sucker. Oh, I should have changed the prediction to will it land, not will it fly. Oh, that was silly. Okay, let's slow down a bit more. See if I can get this landing this time. Got plenty of runway to play with. Oh, digital controls are suboptimal for plane flight. I mean, it landed. Whoa! There we go. It landed. I landed it. All right. Okay, next challenge, and I don't even have to revert. I can just take off again. So next challenge, same plane. Yes or no? Will I manage to take off? Fly under the bridge of one of the buildings over there, not the triple bridge, the other bridge, and get back. Let's see. Yep. Got a little stoppy going at landing. Okay, so I'll fly over the bridge in a second, just so I can try and decide my approach. Am I too wide? I don't think I'm too wide. I'm pretty narrow. This is a pretty small plane. So the bridge I'm talking about is the one there. So we'll come around. I might do a practice pass first. And that's the triple bridge down here. Although I can only see two bridges now. Why are there only two bridges? I thought it was triple. Maybe it's a double. Alright, around we come. Round we go. There's the bridge. We've got a nice approach from this angle if I don't crash into the ground first. Go. Here we go. Lucky trees don't have collisions. Shh. Easy. Almost too easy. Anything else around here I can fly through? What does get back mean? Get back means I have to land it again. Because as we all know, landings are kind of the most difficult part of flying. Landing it on the car park roof. I'll have to have a look at that in a minute. Let me just go under the bridge again. It's not really proved that you can do it until you do it in both directions. That's how land speed records work, right? Whee! Land on the roof of that. Oh, I think that's quite difficult. Because surprisingly, I think those light posts might have collisions. Alright, I'm going to attempt another landing, and then we'll just, for the fun of it, attempt to land on one of the car parking structures. Okay. Here goes. No! Curses. Dang it! I did so well up until that point. It's so hard having to land those two wheels that are so forward on the thing. It just, as soon as one hits, it just wants to pull me over, and I can't stop the roll. That's a tough landing. That is a tough landing. Haven't lost a bill yet today, though. Hey, it's not a good stream unless the first thing you see is me crashing. I think that might actually need to go forward. Bit. Not that far. Because I really need these to be... Oh, they're right under the center. That's part of the problem, I think. Try this. Because the wheels were basically directly under the center of mass. Which isn't really ideal. Okay. I'm also, just for style points, going to add some extra struts. Challenge is going to be making them line up. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, that'll do. Happy with that. Alright. Let's see if I can do that thing again. Under the bridge. Back around and land. Can I do it? And I'm changing the prediction to will it land? And I'm apparently clicking out of Kerbal Space Program. It is harder to do stoppies if the wheels are in front of the center of mass, that is true. That's probably a good thing. Oh, why do you roll every time I do something? Let's turn off SAS and see what happens here. Well, okay, no, turn SAS back on. That was helping me. Okay. Slow down a lot more, because this bridge run is going to be difficult. Okay. So, if I can manage to get this thing to fly well enough, what I'd like to try and do is a loop-the-loop that includes the bridge. That's what I feel like is the ultimate test of a stunt plane. Like, go and then go up from here and try and loop-the-loop over it. And come back through again. Oh, okay, too slow. Stalling. Stalling. Bad wrong. Bad wrong. Bad wrong. Take off again. Oh, that was a bit touch and go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh yeah, I should have given a little bit of dihedral to the wings. I didn't do that. I made them flat. Okay, here we go. Coming in for landing. Can I do it? Probably not, because it's super wobbly. I know we're not on the runway anymore, but I'm counting it as a landing if I get it down. Without blowing up. Okay, so things I have learned. Landing a plane like this is very different to landing a normal plane. Normal plane I'm trying to pitch up on landing because the large landing gear are at the rear. This one I'm kind of wanting to keep it more level, which was a bit of a learning curve. My wheels are possibly facing a tiny bit inward, but not much. And also, don't try and do anything on coming into land except for keeping the plane level. Don't worry about anything else. Just focus on keeping it level. Things Splitsy has not learnt. How to land on the runway. Arguably true. But I did land it this time, and I am able to easily taxi back to the runway, and most people were on board with me successfully landing that. Let's see how you feel about will I land on the parking structure? Because that's what I'm going to attempt now. Here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So much whoa. That's the tower. Is it a landing if I can walk away? No, it's a landing if my entire plane is intact. Yeah, Bill does appear to be enjoying himself. There's no good name for the kind of biplane jet hybrid this is. Awkward is one name for it. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh no! Oh. Huh. I was trying so hard to stall just as I hit there. I was like 50 meters short. Dang it! I was so close. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna give that another go, but revert to VAB. Something. When I changed the positions of the wings, I made the plane so much more unstable. I did something very, very wrong. And I don't know what it was. With something that can thrust vector, you could probably make a VTOL vehicle, but because we don't have the mechanical parts in KSP2, you can't really make a helicopter as such. What did I do that broke it? I'm going to push this back, even though I know it's not. I'm going to push it back and see if it flies better. That's what I meant to do. Not at all. Yeah, I could probably make these a bit narrower. Where does that put my... It's not a lot of separation there. Might try dropping this a bit down to there. Hello. Something like that. It's wrong. I know it's wrong. But it was more stable. So I want to see if changing it back to something more like this is more stable again. This is where we get to the point of realism versus janky simulated physics. I'm going to attempt the same thing. I'm going to see if I can land on the parking structure. Here goes. What took off more stable? Okay. Let's see if I turn off SAS. Alright. This is better. This is heaps better. Yeah, the thrusters will be rotating the plane a bit. Almost fly straight up. Whee! Oh, that could make sense, Kenny, because the... Yeah. Because the biplane would have a very heavy engine up front. And all the moving parts up front, so my weight distribution is very different to theirs. That would make a lot of sense. This thing's flying pretty well. Now, it's flying well, but can it land on a parking structure? Like, this is me hands off controls. Oh yeah, I could fly out to the thing, trying to attempt to land on the island. At some point. Feel I should probably try and land on the docks first. Or something like that. If I could land a plane on the helipad, I'd be very chuffed with myself. But given what happened with the parking structure, I think we'll start with easier targets first. I might be coming in too hot. Yep, too much. Throttle back up. Let's go again. I've had a time challenge. Fastest time from KSC to land it safely at the island. Ooh. That actually does sound like fun. So one of the reasons I wanted to mess around with stunt planes was that I thought it would give me a good drive to practice just flying and getting a feel for flight in general. Because trying to do something quickly, you tend to ignore a lot of the principles of flight and end up a bit more ballistic. But trying to do something with control means there's just a few more factors involved. Here goes. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, oh! Nothing broke! Nothing broke! uh... Ah, that's a win. That is a landing. It's not a good landing, but it's a landing. Hang on. Boy. Uh, that's just... too good. Too good. Can I reverse? Do I have a means of reverse? I don't think I do. Bye. Guessing I'm stuck here forever now. Oh yeah, there's a reverse. There was a chat comment that said, don't try the ramps, which means I've got to try the ramps, right? I should be able to recover the vehicle, no problems. Wondering what the ceiling is for this thing. Probably not very high. Probably only, like... I think it'd struggle to reach 10Ks. Alright. Coming around to the ramp. Can I get down onto the lower level? Or is there no collision that matches this ramp? Yep, that's what I thought. Look, Mom, I'm flying! Yep. The answer to why a car park is because it's here. Now I'm curious about something. I could take off from here, but there's something more interesting to test. Yeah, I was suspicious of that. Yep. They need to give this more collisions. More complex shapes. It was also, like, last week when I noticed that there's no collision to the top of the satellite dish. Oh, jeez! Okay, that has a collision. Surprise! Extra collision box! Surprise! I just love my engine going off the edge and exploding. I wish I'd been able to get a screenshot of just that fireball coming off the side. Next Dookie World, I've got a challenge for you. Land a plane without crashing, bouncing, or running off the runway. I can't do not bouncing. That's not happening. Alright. So, let's go check out the island. Alright. Yeah, physics by Wile E. Coyote. Today's physics brought to you by Roadrunner. Meet meet. Can I build a plane that goes to space? Yes. Have I built one successfully in KSP2? Sort of. No, Kaneda, the Kerbals are not speaking a dialogue of Simlish. They are speaking... If you take Spanish, reverse the letters, and then read it. That's Kerbal. Because obviously the original developers were Mexican, so Spanish. Spanish speakers, I should say. But it's not like record someone speaking Spanish forward and then play it in reverse. It's actually read what Spanish looks like when it's written in reverse. Which is why it sounds like normal speech. It does sound a bit like Simlish, though. The aileron rolls on this are powerful. Now let's get some altitude. See how high we can go. I'm playing, you can go higher than this. I think. We're up to 3 kilometers. Alright, yep. I should do another prediction while I'm here. I'm going to try and land on the island after I see how high we can go. Yeah, Shadow, it is unfortunate that we don't have any of the prop parts or robotics parts in this. And hopefully it's yet. Hopefully all those things do eventually come. But the way that planes work in this is enough of an improvement with the dynamic wings that I think if you have fun with planes, you'd have a lot more trouble going back to the original game after mucking around here. Because the procedural wings do work pretty well. Yeah, the flapping is because I've got SAS on, so it's trying to keep me stable. So, and there's no hysteresis. Is that the term I'm looking for? No, Tincho, I did not order the Lego Rivendell set. Spending, isn't it like $500 US? Yeah, spending like $800 dues just before my son is born seems like a way to get me kicked out of the house. And rightly so. Yeah, I'm using... The trim wasn't working without SAS on for me. I might be doing something wrong though. Oh no, the trim is working. Also, it's still flapping even without SAS. Alright, we're up at 7.5 almost. Still going at almost 80 meters a second. Where are we going? To see how high this can go. Just out of idle curiosity. And 8,000. Yep. Oh my gosh. I'm basically putting full trim on and it's not... Oh, now it's doing it. Okay, so the trim is applied very slowly. I see. That might be why I didn't think it was working. Ah. This might clear well above 10Ks. Thanks, Fab. Thanks for the prime sub. Can G-forces break parts? Oh. Don't think so. Probably, actually. Now, if you had a detachable rocket strapped to the plane... If I clear 10Ks, I'm going to turn around and head straight back for the island and see how quickly I can go down to the ground. Yeah, I reckon maybe this would make it to 12Ks. Maybe. Biplane to the moon, eh? There we go. And 10 kilometers. Let's go. Down. Fast. Faster. Faster, faster, faster. $230 meters a second. That's pretty good. How long till the wings break off? When I start rolling on landing. That's when they'll break off. To the clouds we go. Okay, I can see the runway. Probably start slowing down a bit now. Should probably reduce my trim a bit, because I am very much pulling up all the time. Is the game actually simulating the air control surface? I mean, the air control surfaces apply force where you'd expect them to. I don't know, though, whether, like, what impact something in front of a control surface has on the effectiveness of that control surface. That's one of the things I'm not sure on. Because that's one of the things that was, at least not initially, simulated in KSP1. Now, if I thought I could get reliable readings at the moment, I would test that sort of stuff, but I don't think the game's stable enough for me to get reliable readings on anything. Whoa! Okay, that happened. If we look from this angle, it's almost like nothing bad happened. Hey, Bill. Nothing bad happened, right? You're not missing part of your plane, right? Right? Full throttle. Uh-oh! That was going well until it wasn't. I fell through the planet. uh, uh, wow, they really are falling through the planet. Revert to VAB. Confirm. Choose outcome prediction. Will it land? No. No, it will not. I will fail. I will fail at the landing on the island. And now, because people have said it, I'm going to send this to orbit. On a rocket. I'm going to do this. Let's send a biplane to orbit on a rocket. Space shuttle style. Which means we need a rocket. No, not a Juno mission. This is just going to be, let's see if I can get this thing to orbit. I'm interested to see the challenge of dealing with the complex aerodynamics here. And how much I can just get away with putting a big rocket on it. I guess this is technically my first shuttle. Oh, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was. I have a weird idea that I want to try. Nope, that's not the weird idea. That kind of is. So what happens if I have these offset, and then we go coupling? Yeah, I might go for something that gives me a bit more space. That's too big. Can get this to place on there? Go that way. Then I go... No, go away. Curse you. What do I... I'll take those off and I'll just do this bit by bit. Oh wait, what am I doing? I know what was wrong. I know what was wrong. Oh no, wait, no. Phenomenon. It's not working as I think. Come on, brain. No, don't be... Oh, why do you have that manipulation thing right where I don't need you, where I need you to not be? Okay. That. Whoop. Then we're going to do this. And slap these on. That is somewhat how I plan on doing this. Ashram, there are arrows for fine adjustment. I don't know what you're talking about. Do we have parachutes? No! No parachutes. So... Is it a problem that the rockets intersect? No. Because they're not going to be staged. They're just... I'm just keeping those as 3 rockets. Need to change which is my launch vehicle. Although it's not changing my staging, so I don't know what to do. Biplane to orbit. But to VAB. These cockpits have reaction control wheels, don't they? Yeah, they've got torque. Reaction wheels. It's not going to be enough for this thing, but I guess I should probably put some control on there then. Maybe some power. There we go. Alright, so what I need to adjust is, now that we've got actual staging options for what I need. Okay, so let's just move you a bit out of the way and check our thrust and center of mass, which are going to be pretty close because of where this is positioned, but we're going to have a whole lot of drag on this side, which is going to pull me to the right. So what I probably want to do is at least slightly counteract that. I'm just going to guess what I need. Because I have no idea. Drag is just your gravity assist. Yeah, it could be. Might just... yeah, let's pick there. Adjusted 2 of them. Both of these, I think, have thrust vectoring. Yeah, they do. So that's good. Cool. Bob's flying this flight. Now the question is, as I'm liking today, will it land? I'm not going to ask whether it's going to get to orbit, but will it land? Which is, I got to land the plane. Okay, here goes. Let's launch. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. That tilt, as soon as I got in, was disconcerting. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Launch. I mean, 3, 2, 1, countdown. Oh no. Oh no. Has anyone noticed something odd about the wings? Oh dear. Oh dear. uh... dear. Alright, let's try that again. Revert to VAB. Confirm. I'm going to do something a little bit different. A little bit different. So... I'm going to pop those back on, but put them on straight. I'm going to use some aerodynamic control surfaces to control this thing. I think. Alright. Now, something weird's happened with the wings, so I gotta fix that. Because, as you might notice, the wings are a bit broken. I think what I'm going to have to do is actually scrap this whole construction and start it again off this plane. So I don't think it likes copying the wings. We will go... Nope. That way. We'll get a decoupler. We'll put a medium decoupler on here. Then I will start building a rocket. Again. And then the biggest engine we've got. Then a nose cone. And to do something different. Big solid fuel boosters. Surely what could possibly go wrong now? Oh. This has got to work, right? Yeah? Surely. Power. Control. Now, we need... Yep. That goes down to there. Yep. Go in there. Get rid of that. Who's flying this? We got Bill. Alright, Bill. You're going to see, will it land? Launch. Oh, wait, no. Oh, right. Don't like it starting quite so high up in the air. Launch. Oh, I did not put struts on those. Let's go anyway. Oh, the wobble. The wobble. Alright. Start the countdown. Wobbles because you made it out of mint jello. Possibly. What? What? Okay, sure. I mean, it's holding. Yeah, exactly. Who needs struts? Wobbly rockets for the win. There's so much uncomfortable wobbling here. Whoa, 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 whoa. They're shaking on that happening. Alright, stage, away. Oh, look at this. This is amazing. That's just... Oh man, that's too good. Let's just cut that, because my apoapsis is currently at 177. Yes, yes. Why didn't I turn off page? And... there we go. A little bit further. Okay. Let us get to maneuver. This looks amazing. I can't believe this works. How is a biplane supposed to survive re-entry? There's no re-entry heat effects in the game yet. That's how. Which is sadly the reality of it. Okay. That's not moving nicely. And it was not slowing down. Also, there appears to be... oh wait, how... is there a way to reset trim? Zero? Because it appears that I am constantly pulling up because I set my trim controls to pull up. Or pull down or something. Something's gone wonky. The control thing isn't doing anything. So I am just spinning. I've got a control wheel here as well. What's odd is that there's force being added. It's like it's the same situation as when there's phantom forces in Space Engineers. Something odd is happening. So I go from completely stable, don't touch the keyboard. Of course, now it doesn't do it. So I try and move towards the maneuver node. It moves in the exact opposite direction. No, not even the exact opposite direction, just the same direction it was heading before. What? What the heck? This is weird. I'm just going to call bug and start my burn shortly. And see if I can make this to orbit. And then see if I can make it back. Because yeah, it's just got to pull to the right. I wonder if I go to the tracking station and then I go back to here, it's going to keep doing it. Nope, it's going to keep doing it. Thruster, I get some control over this. Some, but not a lot. Okay, I am not making it to orbit. Flippy, flippy, flippy. And almost at the point to burn. Let's see if I can do enough of these to get me into orbit. As I flip past again and again and again and again. Now it's become a minigame for me. Ooh, I think I've got a chance. I don't know whether I'll make it back because I may not have enough fuel. Oh, up to 50 Ks. Here we go. And orbit. Oh, wrong key. That's what I wanted to press. I wanted to stop the spinning. The spinning is too much. Let's bring us back down somewhere. Where am I coming back down? Around the outside. Perfect. Let's go. Hopefully once I get back in atmosphere, I'll be in a much better position to control this because I'll actually have aerodynamic control surfaces that function. Hopefully. We'll see. possibly a small chance of it. Maybe. I don't know. It is a whole lot of pausing and unpausing. I'll admit, even though I do tend to avoid as much as possible talking about the elephant in the room with regards to KSP2, because I'd much rather just see if I can have some fun with it anyway. It is a bit disappointing that they didn't do any early fixes for even little things, just to gain some community positivity back. Can I get this anywhere near to retrograde to be able to slow myself down more? That's heading to prograde. It's going to spin right past. Oh yeah, I should have put RCS on this. Like, absolutely should have put RCS on this. Try again. There we go. We are coming down. Some way, somehow, we're coming down. It's beautiful. It's so peaceful. As Bill vomits in his helmet. Oh, what? Where am I going? Uh-oh. I'm still going up. I need to go less up, more down. Nope, that took me up. More down, more fast. Nope, that's taking me up again. What? I just want to come down on the daylight side. Huh. Odd. Oh, well, whatever. Whatever, game. You're confusing me. Okay, I gotta try and get a screenshot of this, because I think this could be thumbnail worthy. I think it could even work for a thumbnail. Need to do a better job at that. Down we go. $65. 60. Here we go. This is not the turn we were looking for. Imagine imagine how quickly this would have been annihilated with heat effects. Oh boy. Oh, 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 we might be stabilizing. There we go. Got enough aerodynamic force that enough atmosphere we can stabilize. Should have dumped the booster in space? Nah. Part of me wanted to see whether I could use it like a bomb. Oh, Bill does not look comfortable now. Does not look comfortable at all. It looks like how you'd imagine you'd feel. Alright, I think I'm going to... Here we go. Hit world's biggest torpedo bomber. Yeah, exactly. Whoa! Whoa! Oh dear. Oh dear. I think I broke something. Oh dear, I broke something. I can't detach! No! I can't... Oh! There it goes. There she goes. Oh, what is happening with my camera? I finally got a free camera and I didn't mean to. Am I still in control of the plane? Yes, I am. What is going on? I broke the camera. I broke the camera. I can't see the plane. It's getting so small. I can't see anything. Pull up, Bill. Pull up. Pull up. Oh, come on. Why is it trying to... It's fighting me. I don't know why it's fighting me. Oh dear. That was close. It seems to be happier flying sideways than rightways. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, let's see if I can get any sort of camera that works here. This is as close as I can get. And I'm pretty sure Billy's upside down. He's tiny for me too. Yeah, as soon as I roll, it just wants to dive. There is no Bellevue. It doesn't exist yet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think it's all over. I think it's about to all be over. Come on. Pull up, Bill. Pull up. Warning, ground. Warning, ground. Warning, ground. No, I think the aerodynamics model has just freaked itself right out and has done something really strange. Yeah, it was flying better upside down than right way up. And I couldn't roll, I so, like, I was trying to fly it upside down, but then obviously I can't land upside down. And as we saw with the camera bugging out, I suspect something went wonky there. Will it land? No. Because the game bugged. Yeah, the camera got very confused there. I think we might go back to just plane after that experience. I'm pretty happy with my little biplane. So, what I want to see is how quickly can I take off, fly under the 3 bridges, through... I'm hoping it eventually gets collision, even though it doesn't have it at the moment. Through the dish, and land on the island. So how quickly can I do that combo of things? Now we can... Not from... Not from here, though. Can I take off from here? I think I'm just going to crash. I'm going to hit these railings, and I'm going to nosedive hard. Called it. Called it. Not that it was hard to call. I think everyone would have called that one. Oopsie daisy. I didn't have it launched at the right spot. Let's try that again. Launch. Launch. What? What? Right. Oh, wait, I think there's another thing I've got to do. I think what I pressed was orientation of control, not launch position. It's another thing. Where was the thing? I found it last time. There it is. Runway 2. Sure. Let's do that. No. There's no point doing any... Sure. Let's take off backwards. Alright. I guess I gotta do this quickly because my countdown has already started. Up to 16 seconds. Okay, here we go. Gonna go for bridge number 1. Come out a bit wider. Can we make a prediction under which bridge you go blammo? Let's just watch this one this time, because I have no idea how to set up a fun prediction for it. All right. So we got whatever we're going to call this bridge, the Observatory Bridge, which I think is like the research building. That's my guess. Alright, under that one. Cut thrust. Oh no, too hard, too hard! That was close! It's going to try and do all in one go. Back around we go. Come on. I think I need to do some more design optimizations on this thing. But I thought I'd try and set a time with this and then make something better that does it quicker. I can see my lunch from here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, something's gone wrong with this plane since I last used it. Huh. Alright. Gonna leave the biplane for a minute. I'm gonna try something different. The biplane is fun. I really like it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this cockpit. We're gonna do something that might be more effective. So for style points, fuel tank, engine. Gonna go with the Panther, I think. I'll go the Whiplash. Maybe the Whiplash. Start with this, and then part of me wants to make the entire wing out of control surface, but I think that's a bad idea. Go. Stabilizer. Face the correct way. Now we modify these wings to have a much lesser span. I was thinking something kind of simple like this, where it's just a 3-wing design with a stabilizer and main body wings. But because I'm not doing the biplane for that, I should be able to get away with lowering this down and giving myself a decent amount of dihedral or whatever it is. I wasn't in symmetry mode. You can see down here. I was just in 1 when I placed that. But otherwise, yes, it would try and place 2. Alright, let's let's just check where the check where the things are at. Okay, it's not going to give me the things, so I'm just going to figure it out myself. Wheels. Small wheel. Those, drop them down a bit. Angle of attack on the runway is going to be steep. Might move these in a bit. Might also want to fix that front wheel. It is very crooked. Center of mass on this? I can actually see that a bit at least. Okay. Wait, is the cockpit backwards? The cockpit is backwards! How did I manage that? The cockpit is backwards. How you know what? I'm launching. Oh, we need a Kerbal. Alright, Bob. Time to fly backwards. This is going to be very confusing. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. 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 Yeah, control is not a thing I have. No. I don't think I want to limit my roll authority. I'm kind of fighting against some forces here. I don't know what I want to do. I think I know that Bob wants to get off this ride, though. Look at his face. Oddly enough, despite Bob being back to front, my controls are normal. I think... Like, I wonder... Are the wings upside down? I think a lot of things went wrong here, but yes, I think the wings are upside down. I think you're right. But yeah, I couldn't check my center of lift and center of like everything else because of the VAB broke. So I was kind of stuck, and that's why I was like, I'm just going to launch anyway because it should fix it. Come on, come on, come on. Whoa! Oh dear. Oh dear. I think the smart thing here is possibly just to start fresh, because I have built the whole thing back to front. Okay, step 1. Wings no longer upside down. Cockpit no longer facing backwards. Okay, now we could possibly look at the actual things. Yay! And my center of lift is in front of my center of mass. Because of course it is. Because I haven't positioned my wings yet. That's a bit more like it. That'll hopefully be a little less horrible. A forward-facing cockpit? How odd. How will the pilot see where he's flown? Yes. Okay. So. Start a prediction. Will it land? Are there any other tweaks I want to do? Part of me wants to put a little tailplane on here, but I've got the control surfaces so far back. It probably won't matter. Let's find out. Oh, you can see the wheel through the intake. Okay. So, take off. Go through the things. Land on the island. Let's see. Bad roll. Landing gear a little too far back. That's possibly too much speed for these maneuvers. Let's bleed off some of that. Definitely too much speed. Okay. At least this thing flies super stable though. It's a bit quicker than I want it to be. Like, it's got a bit more engine than I want it to have. Okay, let's turn around. Possibly not yet. Okay. A bit more thrust. I'll do some maneuvers when I feel like I've got some handle on how this thing flies. So the previous plane was all lift. This one is all thrust. But it is really stable. Okay, here goes. Oh yeah. Almost touched the ground too. That's 2 bridges. I'm gonna take the safe path and do a second pass on this one. Look along. I don't even know if there are any mods for KSP2 yet. Yeah, it's stable like a dart. Exactly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. No, pull up. Warning, ground. Pull up. Okay, I turned too soon. I think I can still pull this off. Here goes. Bridge number 3. Through the trees. Can't see. Don't know if I'm going in the right direction. Yeah. Yeah. Stable like a duck? Maybe. Round we go. Yeah, I can't imagine any modders putting any effort into this just yet. No, we go through the no-clip satellite dish. Radio antenna, whatever you want to call it. Oh. Oh. Landon, get down. Get down. Okay, so the part that's no clip on that is not the actual dish. It's just the bit on the top. Not sure my landing gear are going to matter here. Oh, poop. Alright, I want to try that again. That felt pretty close. This feels really good. This feels really good. So, same deal. Trying to do all the stunts and land on the island. And go. Yeah, definitely clip that one. That was a good little bonk. Special. No. Oh. Really need to turn friction off on that front wheel to deal with this bug. Take off. Take off. Oh, oh, that's right. Hang on. Ah. Take off. Thank you. Someone remind me next time to... Oh. Oh, that's right. I just got the Predator camo bug. Someone remind me next time to not just take off straight away and actually move the landing gear back, forward. Okay, here we go. Approaching for the first bridge pass. Going a little bit faster than I want to. But did it successfully. I've been trying not to crash every time. It's just I'm deliberately putting myself under conditions where me crashing is a legitimately likely outcome. It's kind of like, to add drama, add a time limit. Nice one, Disco Piss. Hang on. Before we do the next bridge run, actually no, I'll do it. After I do this bridge run, I'm going to relive the donk moment, because the donk was just so perfect as well, the sound effect of it, of hitting that antenna dish. Jenga with a chess clock, yeah. That would work. Okay. Whoop. Lean. Just don't hit the giant observatory ball. Or the VAB. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Hang on a sec. Let's grab that. Oh, dunk. I could relive this so many times. Just clean, clean, clean. Uh-oh. Landon, get down. Get down. Da, 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 da. Oh, dunk. Landon, get down. Get down. Awesome. Thanks for clipping that. That's amazing. I love it. Hey, Elro. Hey, Elro Bob. Alright. Final stunt. Let's do it. Shall I talk about the fact that there's no clipping on the parts of the dish? just for, you know, because I've done that just before I ran into it before. Here goes. Alright, clean. Out to the island we go. Speed! We're currently at almost 5 minutes. I definitely have not been... Whoa, okay. Get some instability at Mark 2. Start slowing down a bit. Fuel gauge is off to the right, over here. I have far too much. Alright, here we go. In theory, the fact that this plane is so difficult to take off should maybe make it easier to land. Maybe. Landing it down. When I come to a complete stop, we'll have a look at the timer, and I'll call that my time to beat. Stunt planes don't normally do Mark II. No. Stunt planes normally have a bit more lift than this, I think, too. So you want lots of power and lots of lift, I would have thought. So you can fly slow when needed. Oh no, hit the wrong button. Brake. No, no, no. Getting some wobbles. Whoa! Nothing broke off. We're stopped at 6 minutes 48. Yeah, textbook landing. It's perfection. Just perfection. Oh, jeez. Oh. What is wrong with me in landing these planes? I don't know. All right. Revert to VAB. So, 6 minutes 48. Time to beat. The final stunt. Let me do a cartwheel. Yes, I need to move my wheels. Possibly reduce the amount of fuel I've got. This didn't even use half our fuel, so I'm just going to drop it down to there. And we're going to go like this and find where the center of mass is. And I'm going to move these forward. Alrighty. Oh yeah, friction on the front wheel because bugs. Alright. Which means I will have no steering. But that's okay. I suppose. Alright. Anything else I want to change? Maybe not yet. Let's see how I go with this. Let's try and go a bit quicker this time. I'm going to see if I can get... don't think my time starts yet until I hit space. Alright, choose prediction outcome. Choose outcome. Will it land? Yes. Start a prediction. Start prediction. Will it land with me trying to beat my previous time? Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, the takeoff for Zoro is so much better. Okay. Possibly more speed than I want. Come on, pull around. Let's do this. Let's get this bridge on the first pass. Oh no! Oh dear. Let's try that again. Oh dear, that flight was abridged. Oh dear. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Time pressures. Time pressures always make for the most ridiculous flights. And up we go. Throttle back. Landing gear up. Alright. With a little less speed on board, maybe I'll get myself in the position I need to be with more than milliseconds to get there. More than milliseconds to correct, I mean. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I go too fast to get the next bridges on the first pass. That's a pity. Need to slow that down even more. Jeb was flying. I'm sure that's what Jeb thinks. Alright, Let's come around. I think I came around too early. This is going to be very difficult to manage. Maybe. 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 Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, then turning in. I turn fast enough to come back to the dish. Come on. Come on. Come around. Come around. Come around. Here we go. Alright. And out to the island. Dish bonk. I think this is going to be a much more respectable time than my almost 7 minutes. This feels like Physics Warp Wobble from KSP1. Okay. Let's wipe some speed off. Speed off. Thank you. A little bit of throttle. Okay, landing gear down. Here goes. Slowing, 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 slowing. Textbook. 4 minutes 35. Yay! Will it land? Yes. Oh man. Perfect. Yeah, so what I did differently on that landing to the previous ones was engaging my flaps to pitch up, and I was full on engaged while I was trying to use the brakes. Can I fix it? Oh, I can. Oh, now we're on the other wing. Oh, 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 no. Nope. Come on, roll. Roll, baby, roll. Yeah. Thanks, Athelium. Thank you for 16 months. Altitude testing this thing, huh? This'll go... This should make it very high. It's one way to mow. Yep. 900 meters a second. A kilometer a second before we've even hit 10 k's in altitude. Am I going to run out of fuel? Possibly. Didn't run out of fuel, I ran out of air. And I think we're going to... I think we're going suborbital. It says my apoapsis is 85 k's. 86 k's? Looks like we're getting that weirdness that happened with the other plane. Aerodynamics goes odd when you get up to the high altitude. Yeah. This thing can also crack atmosphere. Single stage to suborbital. Can I return? I don't know. I don't know whether this is going to bug out like my return trajectory did last time. Because I'm in space. Down we come again. Uh-oh. That is not me doing the spinning. Oh, I hit space. There is no 0G as such. But I hit space. It it did as well as Virgin Orbit. Virgin Galactic, whichever one it is. The one that flies above the 70k line, but not above the 100k line. Okay. Getting aerodynamic control back. I have no idea where the KSC is. So I'm just going to try and land in a field. Oh man, I kind of wish there were some canyons we could fly through. That'd be amazing. That'd be so much fun. Zipping through a canyon. There's no way to set it as target, Noobtastic. It doesn't work. Oh wait. Maybe it didn't work previously? Yeah, there's no way to set it as target. Yeah, exactly. Canyon, diving through a canyon, insert Top Gun theme, or thinking like Independence Day. Nope, can't set a target on anything but the planet. And annoyingly, when you're at a greater, like a lesser magnification, whichever it is, lesser, you can't even set a target on the planet. You only get its moons. The map view is pretty broken right now. Hence my my going, I'm going to muck around with things closer to home. This is the closest I'm going to get to valley flying. Ooh, that was close. Uh-oh, this is too close. About to VAB. Alright. What could I do to speed this up? Do I try and take a different approach, or do I add more lift? I kind of want to add more lift. So I wonder if I thicken my wings, is that going to increase the amount of lift I get? I don't know how to see how much lift I have. And I don't know whether that arrow elongates as I do more. So if I do something silly... No, it doesn't change it. It just changes the position of it. What a glider. So I was thinking if I make the wings nice and thick, I might get a bit more lift out of them. Hunter wing engines. I don't. The reason I haven't added more engines is I'm using this at like 20% thrust. So I've got heaps more engine. It's just really hard to actually make use of. All right, Mike, it's going up. Up goes the desk. Part of me wants to kind of try this with the biplane wings, but change out the engines. I'll see if this makes any difference. So I'm not sure whether it will or won't. Apparently flying to the sun does some weird buggy stuff from what I've seen on Reddit. Alright. Can I beat my previous time? With Will It Land? With this new design. Alright. Change to other timer. And launch. Reduce thrust. Let's try and reduce way down and see if I can get both bridges on the first, all the bridges on the first run. Goes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh yeah! Oh yes! Oh, yeah. That was so good. Come on. Turn. Turn faster. Man, that felt so good to pull off. I didn't think I was going to be able to do that. Whoop. Speed! Give me speed! Give me all the speed. Alright. I can't paint any... I don't think I can paint anything other than what's on here. I can change the colors, but that's it. Here goes. 800 meters a second. Okay. Cut throttle. Lose speed. Come on. Uh-oh. I think I might have started braking a bit too late. I may have to come around for another pass. That's unfortunate. Ah, what a stuff up. What a stuff up. You don't have the parts to build an ornithopter in this. You could attempt it in KSP1, but you don't have the parts in this because we don't have any of the mechanical parts. You need the hinges and rotors and stuff. Here goes. Sort of landing near the runway. Oh, oh. Braking, braking, braking. And stoppy. 354. 356 is when I actually came to a stop. And because I've got 2% thrust, it's still lit up. Yeah. All right, I'm kind of happy with my stunt plane. I think that was that was pretty good. Let's just do something. Let's get some throttle up. Let's get back on my wheels. Full throttle. Pitch up. Gear up. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. I just need to take a quick bio break. I'm going to leave this going. Need to switch to this one. Enjoy some... I thought it was going to be closer to crashing by the time I got back. So peaceful. So calming. Yes, I have been skydiving. I didn't enjoy it all that much. Alright, land in the dark. So, for me, my experience of skydiving was that the skydiving part was like, you didn't really, you're so high up, there's no real perception of speed. And you're also so high up that it was like, I don't know, it didn't feel that special. The parachute, once the parachute opened and I could see stuff below me, and it was really then peaceful because it was just the parachute. That was more my thing. But yeah, for me, skydiving was kind of the last thing on my list for getting over the worst of my heights phobia. Which kind of, I started working on getting over it when I was in high school by doing rock climbing, indoor rock climbing. Which was pretty effective. Oh yeah, hot air balloon would be amazing. I'd love to go on a hot air balloon. I think. I think I still have a bit of an irrational fear of heights. But it's not debilitating in any sense these days. Ooh. Like it definitely was when I was a teenager. When I was younger. Oh no. That's very nose. Oh dear. Hey, Bob didn't die. I'm happy. Yes, a fear... An awareness of heights being risky is rational. But there was definitely an irrational element to the degree of fear I had about it. So, it was good to kind of knock that on its head. Which very much started with the rock climbing stuff, because I found that as soon as I went rock climbing and I could kind of test my harness, so I'd climb up a couple of meters, jump, and then fall into the harness. I'm like, yep, I can go anywhere now. Right. What do I want to do with this plane next? What do you guys want me to do with this plane next? Add K-nuts? Moon and back. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this to the moon and back. I mean, unless the KSC comes with me, in which case then I'll probably be able to get back to it. Not sure how to optimize it. I actually don't know what steps to take next to try and make this more effective. Because the thickening of the route maybe made a difference, or it could have just been practice that allowed me to fly through the bridges in the order that I did. Alright, let's test something. We know we can get to suborbital altitudes. So, what I might do is grab some miniature Methalox tanks. See if we can strap them on the sides and with some little Methalox engines take us actually to orbit. See if this is a, see if this can be an SSTO. Aerodynamics, we need a little tiny nose cone for it. I don't know what I've just done to my center of mass. Yeah, I thought I'd stuffed it. Let's bring that forward, shall we? Yeah. Now. All right. Paint. I want to put a bit different on these bits. Yeah. I like it. I suppose I should put something like an RCS system on here too, maybe. Take that off and we go like so. And then we can put some thrusters. Nope. Is that under control? The RCS. Hiding. Thanks. Engines. Solid fuel. Jet engine. Monoprop. Hydrogen. Ooh. Huh. Utility, there we go. Alright, something like that'll do. Okay, so, prediction time. We're going to change this from will it land to will it orbit. But now in this case, I'm going to increase the amount of fuel I've got because I think it'll be helpful. Maybe not completely full, but a bit. I'm going to switch those around. Let's go. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's roll. Okay. It's holding together pretty well so far. We're getting the speed. One water bottle is empty. I have to fill that. Not sure what angle to go up at. But I thought since I've got the extra mass, I'd have to be a bit less steep than my previous suborbital flights. Come on, you can do it, plane, you can do it. Surface speeds at over 1 kilometer a second. Now perhaps it's at 22. Curious what's going to happen if I level off a bit. Can I keep enough air intake? Just keep flight going. Can I get more speed? No. No, I can't. Alright. Alright, I think I've got to go to more... I've got to go a steeper ascent for this. It's too flat. Whoa. Dunk, 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 as I barely get the air. Yeah, it seems like the Atmo cutoff isn't as smooth as I am used to from KSP1. Get all that speed. Let's try and turn it into altitude. Oh, look at those Metalox engines wobble. Alright, our perhaps is 51, 52. 53. Alright. I think I'm gonna start the burn on the little side engines. $57. $58. I don't think they're going to have enough to get me to orbit. Might need a bigger engine. I am gaining speed.
Why have you made a 60s sci-fi flying car?
I haven't.
It's very square at the front.
Is it?
Not so much when you look from underneath, but when you look from above it is.
I'm trying to see if I can turn my stunt plane into a single stage 2 orbit plane.
See. You're just using regular rocket fuel with tiny rockets?
Yep. And I think they're going to burn out long before I get to orbital speed.
You are sort of wobbling around a whole bunch.
Yeah, I am. There's nothing I can really do much about it. That's why I've got the RCS thrusters, because the wobble is something that seems to happen whenever you get aerodynamic surfaces at this altitude. The game's just being weird about them, see? And it gets worse and worse.
Have you tried turning the SAS off?
Yeah, it doesn't really change much. It's kind of like in Space Engineers when you get Phantom Forces. About to run out of oxidizer.
Did anyone end up telling you how I ended up finishing my Kerbal stream the other day?
No.
So remember how I had the moon mission?
Yep.
There
we go. Out of fuel.
I got the capsule back to Kerbin, and I was in an orbit around Kerbin, and my fuel ran out.
Uh-huh.
But the capsule I was using has a built-in RCS system.
Yes, that allows for spin control.
Yep. So I flew my capsule sideways using the RCS until I had a rendezvous with the planet.
Well done.
So I managed to make it back to the surface.
Good job.
Are you out of fuel?
Yeah, I ran out of oxidizer.
What's your orbit looking like?
Not. My periapsis is still minus 316. So yeah, that one didn't work.
You're not going to try to land it in the dark?
Not in this case, no. I normally do, but no. Will it orbit? No. I'm going to go back to the VAB. I'm going to change one important thing and see if it... I'm going to do things a little bit differently and see if I can make this work.
You going to put a reaction wheel on it?
Nope.
Isn't that something you should probably do?
Nah. That off.
Are you going to make an ejector system for the wings?
No. I am putting a rapier on here and seeing how it goes.
See.
Just out of curiosity, what if I just simplify the whole thing? How will it go then? Alright. Launch. Yeah, you can make a legit space shuttle at the moment. There are the necessary parts. Whoops. That had a lot more control authority than I was expecting. Alright. This one definitely needs to reach altitude and then gain speed for this engine to have its maximum effect. Although it looks like it's going to run out of fuel long before then. And this is why single stage to orbit planes are difficult. So I'm about to run out of fuel. What just happened?
Wait, what?
um, what? What? Why did the linkages fail?
I think I think the next update is due by the end of the month, question mark.
They've not given any definite time frames.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. There's some fun to be had, but like you said before, I think your answer as to what stage this game is at is the best one, which is if you already own KSP1 and you haven't done everything you want to in it, stick with it. If you have, maybe it'll be worth it to you, maybe not. If you're angry at them and you live in a country like Australia or somewhere in the EU where you've got consumer protections, you may well be able to get a refund even if you played more than 2 hours. But I'm having fun, because the playing parts are actually fun when they work. But, since Capak's here, I think it's time for us to get eaten by a bear.
No.
So, I'll be back with more... Well, I'm going to be continuing with some Icarus in a moment. Capak and I are just going to have to get that set up. I will probably... I'll think about what I want to do in KSP next week. I'm not sure at this point. I don't think the water is up for us doing a water speed record. I don't think it's ready for that yet. But I'll have a think about what other missions I might be able to do. Maybe I could try making a shuttle and see if I can get one to actually work and not just explode. So that does seem like a bit of a challenge. But more Icarus right now, and I'll be back in just a second. I'm just going to put up the Be Right Back screen for a moment.